Have you ever considered that your nightly routine could be secretly putting your health in danger? It might sound shocking, but research shows that many common bedtime habits, especially for those over 50, are linked to serious health risks, from heart disease to memory loss. The scary part? Most people don't even realize they're doing these things. Our bodies change as we age, and what once felt harmless, like a late-night snack or an extra glass of water, can now quietly sabotage our well-being. But here's the good news. Once you know these risks, you can take simple steps to protect yourself. In this video, we'll reveal 7 dangerous nightly habits that could be harming you. Habit number 3 is the most surprising and exactly how to fix them. Stick around because your health depends on it. Before we dive in, if you're new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss our life-saving tips. And don't forget to drop a comment below. We'd love to hear where you're watching from. Now, let's get started. Habit number 7, sleeping in a completely dark room. We've all been told that a dark room is the best environment for a good night's sleep. And yes, reduced light does help your brain wind down and release melatonin, the sleep hormone. But here's something most people never consider. Sleeping in complete darkness can actually pose a danger, especially as we get older. Why? Because as we age, our depth perception and night vision naturally decline. That means if you wake up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom, grab a glass of water, or just check on something, you're suddenly navigating a space you can't see. No matter how familiar your bedroom is, one misstep in total darkness could lead to a serious fall. In fact, the CDC reports that 1 in 4 adults over 65 experiences a fall each year, and a large number of these accidents happen at night, right at home, and often while just walking from the bed to the bathroom. A simple solution? Use a low-level nightlight, one that softly lights your path without disrupting your sleep. This tiny adjustment can help protect your independence, your mobility, and even your life. So, while darkness is good for sleep, total darkness might not be good for you. How to? The fix. Use a soft motion-activated nightlight near the bed and bathroom. Avoid bright overhead lights. Opt for warm, low-level lighting. Keep pathways clear to prevent tripping. Habit number 6. Drinking herbal tea before bed. Sipping a warm cup of herbal tea before bed feels like the perfect way to unwind. It's caffeine-free, natural, and even comforting. But here's the catch most people don't realize. Not all herbal teas are harmless, especially at night. Popular options like peppermint and chamomile are known for their calming effects, but they can also relax a small muscle at the base of your esophagus, called the lower esophageal sphincter. When that muscle relaxes too much, stomach acid can creep upward, triggering acid reflux while you sleep. You might not even feel it happening, but over time, it can damage your esophagus lining and disrupt your sleep cycle. And here's the bigger concern. Chronic nighttime reflux can increase the risk of aspiration pneumonia, where small amounts of acid or stomach contents enter your lungs. This is especially dangerous for older adults, whose ability to clear their airways naturally declines with age. The solution? Be mindful of what you sip before bed. Try switching to teas that are gentler on digestion, like ginger or licorice root, or have your tea at least an hour before lying down. Your bedtime routine should help you rest, not put your health at risk. How to? The fix. Stop drinking fluids 2 hours before bed. If you love tea, choose ginger or licorice root, which are gentler on digestion. Elevate your head slightly if reflux is an issue. Habit number 5. Using heavy blankets. There's something undeniably comforting about wrapping yourself in a thick, cozy blanket. And weighted blankets? They've become especially popular for easing anxiety and promoting calm. But here's what many people, especially older adults, don't realize. That comforting weight could be silently working against your health. Heavy blankets can trap heat close to your body, especially during the deeper stages of sleep. And as we age, our ability to regulate internal temperature becomes less efficient. The result? Overheating during the night. This can trigger night sweats, cause mild dehydration, and even lead to a spike in blood pressure, all while you're trying to rest. Not only that, but fluctuating body temperature can pull you out of deeper sleep phases, leaving you feeling restless and drained the next morning, even after a full 8 hours. So while that weighted blanket might feel like a hug, your body could be struggling underneath. Instead, consider switching to a light, breathable cover that keeps you warm without locking in too much heat. You'll sleep cooler, deeper, and safer. Remember, comfort is important, but so is circulation, hydration, and a stable core temperature. How to? The fix. Switch to breathable, lightweight bedding like cotton or bamboo. Keep your bedroom between 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 to 20 degrees Celsius, for optimal sleep. Use layers so you can adjust as needed. Habit number 4, taking melatonin every night. Melatonin has become the go-to sleep solution for millions. It's natural, non-habit forming, or so the label says, and seems like a harmless way to drift off faster. But here's what the bottle doesn't tell you. Using melatonin every single night could actually weaken your body's natural sleep rhythm. Melatonin is a hormone your brain produces when it gets dark. It's nature's sleep signal. But when you take it regularly in supplement form, your body can get lazy and stop making enough on its own. The result? Worsening insomnia over time even though you're taking more and more. And for older adults, the risks go beyond just poor sleep. Studies have shown that long-term melatonin use may lead to daytime grogginess, dizziness or balance issues, and even mood swings or irritability. Not exactly what you want when you're trying to feel rested and alert. So what's the alternative? Instead of relying on pills, try boosting your natural melatonin production. That means limiting screen time an hour before bed, getting sunlight during the day, and keeping a consistent sleep routine. Sometimes the best sleep aid isn't in a bottle, it's in your habits. How to? The fix. Use melatonin only occasionally, not every night. Try natural sleep boosters like magnesium or tart cherry juice. Establish a consistent bedtime routine instead. Habit number 3, sleeping flat on your back. It sounds harmless, even healthy. Lying flat on your back to sleep seems like the most natural position, but for many older adults, this could be the riskiest sleep habit of all. Here's why. Sleeping flat on your back can disrupt your breathing, circulation, and digestion, all while you're completely unaware. For starters, it can worsen sleep apnea, a condition where the airway becomes blocked during sleep. Gravity pulls the tongue and soft tissues backward, narrowing your airway and making it harder to breathe. Even if you don't have diagnosed apnea, this position can cause snoring, which puts strain on the heart and reduces oxygen levels, night after night. And here's something most people overlook. Lying flat can also trigger acid reflux. Without gravity helping keep stomach acid where it belongs, it can easily rise up into the esophagus, causing discomfort, disrupted sleep, and long-term damage if left unchecked. How to the fix? Train yourself to sleep on your left side, best for circulation and digestion. Use a body pillow to prevent rolling onto your back. If you snore, see a doctor. It could be sleep apnea. Habit number 2, ignoring nighttime bathroom trips. Sure, waking up once during the night to use the bathroom? Totally normal. But if you're getting up 2, 3, even 4 times a night, you may be dealing with something more serious than just a small bladder. This condition has a name, nocturia, and it's more than just an inconvenience. It could be your body's early warning sign. Here's what frequent nighttime urination might be trying to tell you. It could be diabetes. When blood sugar is too high, your body tries to flush it out, leading to excessive urination even while you sleep. It could be a heart issue. If your heart isn't pumping efficiently, fluid builds up in your lower body during the day. At night, when you lie down, that fluid redistributes, and your kidneys go into overdrive. And for men, it could be an enlarged prostate, a common condition that puts pressure on the bladder, making you feel like you need to go, even when you don't. The takeaway? Don't brush it off as just aging. If you're waking up multiple times to pee, it's worth talking to your doctor. Tracking your fluid intake, avoiding late-night drinks, and checking for underlying conditions can make a huge difference. Because restful sleep isn't a luxury, it's a health necessity. How to? The fix. Limit fluids 2 hours before bed. Avoid diuretics, alcohol, caffeine, sugary drinks. Talk to your doctor if this happens often. Habit number 1, taking certain medications at night. It's easy to think that nighttime is the perfect time to take your medications. After all, you're winding down, and it fits the routine. But here's something many people never consider. Some common medications can be dangerous when taken right before bed. Certain blood pressure meds, diuretics, and even over-the-counter painkillers may seem harmless. But at night, your body processes them differently, and that can lead to serious side effects. For example, dizziness and unexpected falls from sudden drops in blood pressure during sleep. Kidney strain, since your body is trying to flush out medication while you're lying still and possibly dehydrated. And the biggest red flag, breathing problems, especially if these meds are mixed with sleep aids or other sedatives. That combination can slow your respiratory system more than you think. How to? The fix. Ask your doctor if your meds should be taken earlier. Never mix sleep aids with other sedatives. Keep a bedside water bottle to prevent dehydration. Sleep is not passive. It's when your body heals, your brain clears out waste, and your cells repair damage. But one bad habit can quietly sabotage that entire process. So tonight, take just one of these 7 habits and change it. Turn off the TV, switch out your pillow, dim the lights, skip the pills, hydrate earlier, Evaluate that snoring. You have more control over your health than you think. And it all begins with a single, peaceful, uninterrupted night's rest. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share this with someone you care about. They might be making one of these mistakes too, without even knowing. Until next time, sleep well and stay wise.